Hi guys, my name is Vinod Podzale. Today's date is 15th Jan 2022, and today's topic is the life cycle of the thread and schedulers, thread schedulers in Java. So first is the life cycle of the thread in the Java. So basically state transition of the thread, it to be start the start from the both birth and end on the it is the date. So when an instance of the thread in the critical and executed by the calling in the start method, and thread class, the thread is goes to the runnable state, and the when sleep or the wait method can be called call by thread. It is a methods and entire to the non-runnable instant from the non-runnable state. It is the from the runnable and state thread the comes back to the runnable state, and the continue to the execution of the statement then when thread is the come to out of the run and died. So there is the state transition of the thread is called. The thread is the life cycle in Java in the to work with the thread and the program. It can be implemented to the identify the threads in the state. So in the state of the their thread state in Java, a thread is the path of the execution in the program. So entire to the anyone following the state during the in the life cycle. For example, in the five state are the available in the thread state: new and runnable and running and block, and last is the date. In five state are used in the, and first is the new state. It is the when we class thread, and it is the born, and it is known as the we newborn state. That is the when thread is the born and entire to into the new state, but the start the method that has not be called at the instance. Second is the runnable state. Runnable state, it is means to the thread and ready for the execution, and running state, it is the running state means processing of the CPU and allocate the time of the slot in the thread for execution. We will when the thread schedulers. And block state, it is the thread, it is used to consider the block to the when it is the sleeping or waiting the sometimes of the order. And last is the dead state. There are dies moving the into dead state automatically to when it is the run method and complete the execution of the statement. Java thread schedulers. Thread scheduler in Java, it is important to the concept of the threading, which part of the JVM it is the scheduler is the decide to the which thread to the pickup to execution, and mainly depend on the two fact of the scaling primitive scheduling. There are the thread scheduler is the pick up the those thread, and that are through to the runnable state. When there is a multiple thread in the running and state, that there is no guarantee to the thread is the pick up the first. Creation of the thread scheduling in the priority to the thread scheduling in the priority which an integer value between the 1 and 0, where is the 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. Thread scheduler pick up the thread and first two which is the highest priority of the thread. And the working of the thread scheduler, it is the thread scheduler is the Java working on the different mechanisms, and like the primitive scheduling and the scaling. uh, these types of the using the in Java scheduling. So thank you guys.